Welcome back. Persons found not wearing a mask in public can now be fined a minimum of $500. That's according to Superintendent Cromwell Henry during the August 8th edition of the National Emergency Operations Center COVID-19 briefing.
The regulation provides for fixed penalty notices, or what we call tickets, to be issued to persons who refuse to wear their masks. On the regulation 22.2, it says a police officer may issue a fixed penalty notice to any person who contravenes the provisions of Section 15 in relation to the wearing of a face mask in public places. And the fixed penalty that would be applied in this case would be $500. Now, we've been mentioning that there was a fine of $5,000. That $5,000 fine still remains in the regulation, but this is if you refuse to pay the $500 ticket and you have to go before the court.
Anyone who refuses to pay the fine within 10 business days from the date of the notice will go before the court, where the magistrate has the power to increase the $500 fine to up to $5,000 and 6 months imprisonment. The superintendent said within the regulations, exceptions have been made for persons with underlying conditions.
The exceptions in Regulation 15.2 says a person shall not be required to wear a mask if he or she is under the age of 3 years old, if he or she suffers with a disability, cognitive impairment, dementia, asthma, chronic obstructive lung disease, or other similar health condition, or if he or she is within a private space, including a private vehicle.
A public place is defined as an indoor or outdoor area, whether privately or publicly owned, to which the public has access by right or by invitation, expressed or implied, whether by payment of money or not. Such places include shopping centers, supermarkets, pharmacies, banks, utility departments, bars, drinking places and restaurants, hotels, educational institutions, hospitals, religious establishments, public transportation, community centers, government offices, public markets, and other places or buildings of all types accessible to the public. Superintendent Henry noted that the penalties can be avoided if persons adhere to the rules and regulations.